Hello everyone. Today I'll be approaching the question on the screencast, which is, how will we know that we have an effective system of reporting? Throughout this screencast, I will be informing you about sexual assault with different key points and facts that I have learned throughout this journey. So without further ado, I will introduce to you the first key point, which is 1 of 5 women and 1 of 13 men are sexually assaulted at some point during their career in the United States, said Jessica Ladd in her video. The next key point states that less than 10% of people who get sexually assaulted will report the assault to their schools or the police. The people who report on average wait approximately 11 months to state their assault, due to the fact that not a lot of people will believe them, or they are afraid to speak up. A few other key points are that 90% of sexual assaults are committed by repeated offenders. If the person reports the assault by the same perpetrator, it is fairly unlikely that the police will do something about it, which is kind of strange to me because I believe that the police should do something about it. If it keeps on repeating, especially with the same perpetrator, I personally believe that it is time for this generation to arise from their comfort zone and speak up, because there are people out there that are being sexually assaulted and are afraid to speak up for themselves. We need people that are brave enough to go out there and speak up for those lives that have been sexually assaulted. Next, 6% of sexual assaults are reported to the police. Once the police knows about the perpetrator then spends one night in jail. Now, I honestly believe that they should be sentenced for a longer period of time instead of one day in jail. Also, there's a 99% chance that the perpetrator will get away with it. Now, this is terrifying because that means that no one is safe and no one is able to escape from this possible act that can be committed at any time of day or night. We live in a world full of danger and fear. No one feels safe around anyone or anything, regardless if the police is on duty. But we must be calm and know that there is still good out there, no matter how bad life can be. The following key points are that Jessica Ladd created a website for college students on campus. This website is to help college students who have been sexually assaulted and feel safe enough to explain what happened to them throughout this website. Because those who have been sexually assaulted want to tell someone in person, but once they tell them, they think that they won't believe them. Unless if someone else reports the same sexual assault from the same perpetrator, then they will do something about it. This makes both victims feel safe and have a different mind of thinking, a different way of thinking. Jessica Ladd created this website, and the website is posted right here on this PowerPoint. If you would like, you can go ahead and check it out. The website name is The Information Escrow. This website holds on to the victim's information and their story and sends it to a third party when current pedigree conditions are met, such as a match in the system. This system can also be used for the military and also for the workplace. It's important to keep ourselves safe no matter where we are or what we do. Now, we will get into how we can prevent sexual assault from happening. We can prevent 59% of sexual assaults by just stopping repeated perpetrators earlier on. How will we know if we have an effective reporting system? By investigating if most of the sexual assaults have been solved, or at least finding out if the police has done something about the repeated sexual assaults that have been occurring among us. Now, here is a little background of Jessica Ladd and who she is. Jessica Ladd is a founder and CEO, Callisto. Jessica Ladd is using technology to combat sexual assault, empower survivors, and advance justice. Now I will be showing you a quote that Jessica Ladd says towards the end of her speech. Please enjoy.
We don't have to live in a world where 99% of rapists get away with it. We can create one where those who do wrong are held accountable, where survivors get the support and justice they deserve, where the authorities get the information they need, and where there's a real deterrent to violating the rights of another human being. Thank you.
Now, in conclusion, the main key points that I want you to take away from this specific presentation about sexual assault are the followings. More women than men get sexually assaulted. Also, 90% of perpetrators get away with it. Now, with Jessica Ladd, she's trying to figure out a way how they can solve this, or how can they stop these perpetrators from abusing men and women. And last key point, we need to speak up whenever these sexual assaults happen, because no one wants to be the victim in this situation or in any dangerous situation. We have the right to speak up and tell people that these sexual assaults are happening, to help them out, because it is important for us to help those in need, just like we can also be in need at some point in our lives. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.